for the City of Penticton. We have work environments from urban forestry to roads, utilities, excavations, water, bylaw enforcement. As a city, we encompass almost every sector in a way. We have about 400 staff in the high seasons and then about 350 in the off seasons. Everybody knows everybody. So when somebody is hurt or injured off work, it does affect the team. We have established now a return to work program. So if somebody is injured at work, first aid is their first go-to as a way to get early intervention. So they can help right away provide recommendations on modified work if they need it, or if they need to seek medical aid beyond first aid. And then the worker knows the next steps.
We were doing some underground cable work, and it's some heavy, thick stuff. So I reefed on the cable to straighten it out. I just felt the pop in my forearm or burn in my elbow, and the pain set in, and I realized that I was not capable of doing my regular duties.
We focus on what the worker can do. What jobs can we offer, modify their work in some way, and get creative.
I was able to go on to a alternate duty program and come back to a routine.
Even throughout the planning, there's communication that's happening with input from health practitioners, WorkSafeBC, occupational therapists, the supervisor, and the person who's recovering.
It has to be a tailored approach that matches the unique circumstances of their rehabilitation, of their injury.
We understand that sometimes you're not able to return to work right away, but even still, we stay in contact and we try and find, okay, what can we do? Is there anything that we can help with? We want to make sure that you're doing okay, so we'll figure out a way to stay in contact.
It does require some creative thinking, and it requires participation from the employee and the union and the employer all working collaboratively together to find those solutions.
I was able to still come up and have coffee with the crew in the morning. I was doing switch order calls, write up switch orders, typing out things at a computer. Nothing necessarily changed other than the physicality of the job. Just being able to stay engaged here at the city, it's a productive thing for me.
In 2019, we had over 600 days lost. And since the implementation of the Return to Work program in 2020, we've seen a significant drop to less than 100 in 2022. We've gone from a 51% surcharge to a 13.7% discount with this program. That's significant savings.
I'm really proud of the City of Penticton for taking this on, leading this change initiative to get it to this point where it is today, and being able to build on those successes and make any modifications to make sure it continues to be the robust program that I know it was intended to be.
Staying connected and staying engaged at some sort of level was good for me personally, because I thrive in a connected community.
I'm really proud about how far we've come in being more proactive, seeing the ownership that's happening at the team levels, as well as working with other health practitioners and the injured worker. So we really have a team approach now with our Return to Work program. That's really what makes this program work.
Knowing that, if something does happen, you're going to have a good support system. That to me means a lot.